Spittin Mad. When Carl turns red, you know it's bad. Better turn tail, now you know. Get him by the neck and pull him low. Hey Carl, don't you crash my gate. Damn, Mr. Q, it's too late. Carl is storming, get out of the way. Only fools hang around and stay. Around the side by side, around the tree, across the pasture, just to wait and see. He's had a tango or two, rather a brawl. Left Lester in his boxers, folks, that's all. Hey Carl, what's the vibe today? Is it chasing time or are you chill today? You're not gonna like this, I gotta say. I'm putting on the gear, it's moving day. It's true, we might be a little bit moody, but don't we all get a little bit broody? He's gentle and kind with a little screw, and guards them well like a dad would do. Hey Carl, why you got that stare? He dropped it low like he don't care. With a little sway and a wingtip flap, someone is feeling a bend and snap. Dangerous, grumpy, yeah, that's true, but a friend and protector through and through. Can we sit this one out? Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I got it.
You're the man.
So I would like you to notice something, just kind of an observation I just made about Carl. This morning I walked into the gate. I did have my spanky stick, but I never had to raise it. Carl walked off. They were all hanging out over here eating around this green hay along the fence here, and Carl walked off. He never looked like he wanted to challenge me whatsoever. I've come inside to fill up the water troughs, make sure all of our water's, full for the day. And I begin to realize something. And if you think about it, and if you want to think back to when Carl was over with the horses and with the cows the first time over at Longhorn Lester's, Carl has never been aggressive towards me when he was not the apex predator of the pasture. Think about that for a minute. Try to let that sink in. Carl's only mean and defensive against me whenever he is in fact the alpha and when he is in fact the high horse of the pasture. With the goats, with the alpaca, with the pigs and the donkeys, yeah, he is number one. And he feels like it's his job to protect all of them from me. But over here in the pasture with the bulls, Carl realizes that he's not number one. He's not. These bulls are over him. And so he takes kind of a subservient role to them, and he's not near as aggressive around me. Now, I'm not saying he and I are being best friends right now. He's not like walking up for loving, but he is yielding to me, giving me space. And so then I was thinking back to all of those times over at Longhorn Lester's, and here we go, and even when he was at the Plum Grove property, when there were other animals in there with him, like Tex, he took the back seat and was not near as aggressive towards me. So I don't know if that's anything that, I mean, it's just a neat animal behavior that I just now, after all of these years, come to realize. Hi, sweetie. Hey, pretty girl. Don't you just look lovely? How are you enjoying the new accommodations?
It's beautiful here.
Well, I bet that she's loving these pastures. All the space there is to run, move about. And guys, I don't know if you saw the live this morning, but the big birds were actually in the barn. And we have never known these birds to go inside of any kind of... Here she goes. Okay, well...
A picture speaks 1,000 words, Daddy.
You know that Waylon and Tex are right there. You do know that Waylon and Tex are right there, right?
We're friends. We've exchanged friendship bracelets.
And I love you, but you're nuts. Well, she just needs a drink of water, Daddy. She just needs a drink of water. Okay, baby. I don't guess Waylon cares. I don't think Waylon or Tex give a darn. All right, so here, right now, we have both Carl and Debbie walking up. This is going to be a big test. If I stand my ground right here, is Carl going to come at me? Now, if he does, I'm going to climb right up this fence, okay? But I really do think that my theory on the fact that he's not the apex predator in this particular pasture makes him feel like he does not have to be so defensive. So what are your thoughts on that, guys? What are your thoughts? Because you know for a fact I could not get inside the same pasture with him at the other property for years. And here we are 20 foot apart. And he's not showing any aggression towards me whatsoever. Now, like I said, he's not being my best friend. He's not walking up for loving. But he's not, you know, beating the fence down to kill me either. In case you missed it on this morning's live, look, Carl and the big birds. Guys, they're all coexisting with the bulls. They're all inside the barn with the bulls. I would have never thought that could happen if I weren't seeing it with my own eyes. Look, there's Carl and Tex inside the barn together, and they don't even give a darn. They have a mutual respect for each other. I love this. I absolutely love this. I hope you do too, because this is huge, guys. This is just so darn huge for us. Oh no. Guys, Tina's so dumb. She forgot that I moved the feed. I moved her feed 2 days ago over here, and she forgot. She's in there looking for food. Tina, your food's over here, sweetie. Oh no. Poor Tina. Tina? Gosh darn it, Tina. She forgot that I moved her feed over here. Give me a second. Guys, sometimes the girl has to be reminded, okay? Sometimes you just got to give a little reminder. Now she remembers. Sometimes we all have those little moments, okay? All right, now Carl's coming over here towards me. Now listen, I am going to back away and yield to him. I'm going to be respectful and give him space. I'm not going to purposely put myself all up in his beeswax. And that's so that he can feel relaxed and comfortable. There we go. How about that, huh?
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.